Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Courtney. If you're returning, welcome back. And a quick shout out to everybody over on Patreon for their support. And if you are watching with military affiliation, thank you so much for your service. Y'all know I gotta give my little spiel in the beginning. Now, Star Trek. We got 2 more coming at you today. I'm excited. Let's see what we can get into. You know I don't waste time, so we're gonna get straight into it.
Space Station K7 now within sensor range, Captain.
Good. How close will we come to the nearest Klingon outpost?
Here we go. We got the Klingons.
Sherman's planet is claimed by both sides, our Federation and the Klingon Empire. We do have the better claim.
That's good.
One side or the other must prove it can develop the planet most efficiently.
Makes sense.
I'm picking up a subspace distress call. Priority channel. It's from Space Station K7.
Well, here we go.
Men phasers armed and ready, sir. But there's nothing there.
It's a trap, I would imagine.
I must apologize for the distress call.
Mr. Lurie, you issued a Priority 1 distress call.
Yeah, something's not right.
Perhaps you better beam over. I'll try to explain.
You'd better be prepared to do more than that.
Is he being held hostage by a Klingon? That's the only thing I can think of. That's really cool looking, though.
Why did you issue a Priority 1 distress call?
That was my order, Captain.
Who are you?
Mr. Barris is the Federation Undersecretary in charge of agricultural affairs in this quadrant.
Well, all right, sir.
This is my assistant, Arn Darvin.
The storage compartments containing the Quadro Triticale.
The what? Sounded like a math problem.
Quadro Triticale is a high-yield grain, 4-lobed hybrid of wheat and rye.
There you go, Mr. Spock. Show them smarts.
You'll take full responsibility for it.
What do you mean?
There's consequences.
I did
Yeah.
not misuse the Priority 1 channel.
Yes, you did.
Captain, couldn't you at least post a couple of guards?
They could have gone about this differently.
Beam down 2 and only 2 security guards. Have them report to Mr. Lurie.
Ooh, he didn't like that.
Captain Kirk, how dare you authorize a mere 2 men for a project of this importance?
How dare you do what you did?
I have never questioned the orders or the intelligence of any representative of the Federation. Until now.
First time for everything. But yeah, some people just have a lot of audacity.
The Klingons would not enjoy seeing us successfully develop Sherman's planet.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, Quadro Triticale.
Does everybody know about this wheat but me?
Pretty much, it seems like.
So Russian invention.
Check off. Stay with it.
But I have something better. Surely you want some Antarean glow water?
Well, what is that supposed to do?
I have something from the far reaches of the galaxy. Surely you want...
What in the world is that?
What is it? Is it alive? Oh, it's adorable.
Oh, it is alive.
It's a tribble.
Ah,
Only the sweetest creature known to man.
that's going to be a problem, isn't it?
Are you selling them?
That's what we're trying to decide right now.
I would have so many questions about a random creature.
Tribbles have no teeth.
Sounds like foreshadowing.
Well, if you're not going to take him, I'm going to take him. I think he's cute.
4 credits.
Is that an offer or a joke?
That's my offer.
That's a joke.
He said that's a joke.
I can see you're an honest man. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Oh, it's on the move.
6 credits. Not a credit more.
7.5. All right, you robber, 6 credits.
Done. When can I have them?
I would have gone 6.5.
All right. What are you selling them for?
10 credits.
Thief.
In fact, I'll sell you this one.
Oh no. Should it be doing that?
And I please to give it to the lovely little lady here.
What's the price?
What are you trying to do? Ruin the market?
So for free? I didn't know you could bring pets onto the Enterprise. Or did I? Have we seen one yet? I don't think so.
Effective immediately, you will render any aid and assistance which Undersecretary Barris may require. The safety of the grain and the project is your responsibility.
Great.
Well, that's just lovely.
Isn't it?
But not totally unexpected.
Sensors are picking up a Klingon battle cruiser. Rapidly closing on the station.
Okay, I hope this is legitimate.
I don't think the Klingons are planning to attack us.
Why not?
Because at this moment, the captain of the Klingon ship is sitting right here in my office.
Listen, let me tell you something. I knew something was up.
You may indeed bring your men down on shore leave, with only 12 at a time. For every man you bring down here, I shall have one security guard. There'll be no trouble.
Ooh.
There's been no formal declaration of hostilities between our two respective governments.
We're trying to prevent stuff from happening. Yeah, don't trust him.
Another technical journal, Scotty?
Aye.
Don't you ever relax?
I am relaxing.
Some people relax by learning. Wait a minute, now where all these come from?
This morning I found out that she had babies.
Wait a minute, how'd she have so many?
You running a nursery, Lieutenant?
The Tribble had other plans.
As small as that thing was.
Trilling seems to have a tranquilizing effect on the human nervous system. Fortunately, of course, I am immune to its effect.
Well, you are half human. Uh-huh.
Lieutenant, do you mind if I take one of these down to the lab? I want to harm a hair on its head, wherever that is.
Yeah, we see no head, we see no mouth.
Can I have one?
Sure, why not? I think they're old enough. Go ahead.
Watch them all have babies.
There are Klingon soldiers on this station. Now, I want you to keep that grain safe.
Mr. Barris, I have guards around the grain. I have guards around the Klingons.
What more do you want?
What do you got for a headache? Let me guess. The Klingons. Barris. Oh.
All of the
How
above.
many of these did Uhura give you? Just one. Almost 50% of the creature's metabolism is geared for reproduction.
Oh.
Do you know what you get if you feed a Tribble too much?
A bunch of
A
babies.
fat Tribble. You got a whole bunch of hungry little Tribbles. Well, Bones, all I can suggest is you open up a maternity ward.
I think y'all might want to take this a little bit seriously.
Avoid trouble with the Klingons. I'll tell them before they go, sir. I want you to go, Shirley. Make sure that everybody stays out of trouble.
Is he okay?
Aye, sir.
Oh, he just wanted to go back and read. But I'm sure if there was a pretty lady, he'd be okay with going quickly. Ah, somebody's gonna start some mess.
Can I offer you a charming little Tribble?
That's a big trouble. They got plenty of them on the Enterprise.
Ah, friend Klingon.
Ooh, it hissed.
I've never seen him act this way before.
Take it away.
Yes.
It's like a vicious pom-pom. How many more you get? So I guess he wasn't aware?
When are you going to get off that milk diet, lad?
This is vodka.
Oh, wow.
This is a drink for a man.
Scotch. It was invented by a little old lady from Leningrad.
Of course it was.
I never liked Earthers.
Y'all don't watch it.
But Kirk isn't soft.
Is this the same actor that played Lazarus? He kind of looks like him a little bit.
Played a dictator with delusions of godhood.
Chekhov,
Everybody's
sit
entitled to an opinion.
down. Thank you, Scotty.
Don't do it, mister, and that's an order. We're big enough to take a few insults.
Yeah, that's what the Klingons want. You to get upset.
Is designed like a garbage scow.
Laddie, don't you think you should rephrase that?
Oh, boy.
That should be hauled away as garbage.
Scotty, you're better than this. Lead by example. He's getting up. He is getting up. Ooh, but he did send him flying. Aren't there supposed to be security in here? Oh, well. Well, my money is on the Enterprise. Ah, come on, man. Get up. The bar owner. What are you about to do? Always something. Chekhov, put some oomph in it. He said alcohol and a show. I'm here for it. Scotty's holding his own. Ah, come on, guys. At least we know our guys can take a punch. He's just walking through the fight. Security, finally? I mean, just... Of course. Of course.
I want to know who started it. I'm waiting.
Technically, Scotty did throw the first punch.
Chekhov.
Believe it or not, it was not him.
No, sir, I didn't.
Well, who did?
I don't know, sir.
I don't know, sir. I want to know who threw the first punch.
It was Scotty.
All right. You're all confined to quarters until I find out who started it. Dismissed.
Scotty's probably ashamed of himself. I mean, he is, I believe, the oldest out of this whole group.
Who threw the first punch, Scotty?
Just, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid.
I did, Captain.
You did, Mr. Scott?
They also compared you with the Danubian slime devil.
That's when you hit the Klingons.
No, sir.
No.
We're big enough to take a few insults.
Right.
What was it they said that started the fight?
They called the Enterprise a garbage scow.
That's when you hit the Klingons.
Yeah.
You hit the Klingons because they insulted the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Not because they...
Yeah.
This was a matter of pride.
Scotty, you're restricted to quarters until further notice.
Thank you, sir. That'll give me a chance to catch up on my technical journals.
That's what he wanted to do this whole entire time. But yeah, oh my gosh, there's so many of them. But yeah, Captain Kirk looked like he was going to be perfectly fine if the first punch was because they insulted him. But nope. It was because of the Enterprise.
They're nice, they're soft, and they're furry, and they make a pleasant sound.
Till they start hissing.
There is one thing that I have discovered. I like them. Better than I like you.
Oh?
They do indeed have one redeeming characteristic.
What's that?
They do not talk too much.
Oh? Unlike you. Oh, they're so quick with it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They everywhere. He sat on one! Move the baby. Tell it you're sorry.
Dr. McCoy, would you mind coming up to the bridge?
Y'all don't find this suspicious or just a little odd? Don't squeeze it too hard.
They do seem to be all over the ship.
That's because they are.
Well, the nearest thing I can figure out is that they're born pregnant.
Stop it.
It seems they're bisexual, reproducing at will.
Hey.
Have him find Cyrano Jones and hold him. And get these Tribbles off the bridge.
All right, someone find a bucket.
Well, if by that you mean do they breed quickly? Of course, that's how I maintain my stock.
So you already knew this. The fact that they're born pregnant, I'm still stuck on that one.
In my opinion, you have taken this entire very important project far too lightly.
It is you I take lightly.
Yes, very much.
Cyrano Jones, a Klingon agent.
You really think so?
My assistant here has kept Mr. Jones under close surveillance for quite some time. The man is an independent scout, Captain.
But you don't know that for a fact.
He's never broken the law, at least not severely.
People have disrupted stations before without being Klingon agents.
Facts.
Unfortunately, disrupting a space station is not an offense.
The noise that Tribble made, so cute. Okay, it was already getting out of hand. They're in the food, guys. They're in the food. That one's drinking the beverage.
My chicken sandwich and coffee.
Oh, not coffee. That one's gonna really be all over the place.
And they're probably in all the other food processors, too.
Oh.
Do they nibble on cords and stuff? just scoot them off.
Energize.
Okay, guess they're going on the trip. Yep, they brought them with them.
What's wrong?
Plenty of what I think happened has happened.
Guard, is that door secure? Yes, sir. Nothing could get in.
Good.
Oh boy, they're gonna find a bunch of Tribbles.
It's not working, sir. It seems to be stuck.
Oh, they're everywhere. I'm guessing they ate all the grain. Oh. Last one.
There must be thousands of them.
1,771,561.
Dang, Mr. Spock.
Multiplying with an average litter of 10, producing a new generation every 12 hours over a period of 3 days.
What?
Kirk, you should have known.
Should have known what?
You have abused your authority, and you have rejected my requests.
It's hard to take this seriously.
All we have to do is quit feeding them. We quit feeding them, they stop breeding.
Well, it's kind of too late at this point.
Now he tells me.
This Tribble is dead.
How can you tell?
And so are these.
Oh. Do they eat themselves dead?
A lot of them are dead. A lot of them are alive.
The logical assumption is that there is something in the grain.
Bones, I want the Tribbles, the grain, everything analyzed.
So was it bad grain the whole time?
I haven't figured out what keeps them alive yet.
If he gets hit by one more Tribble.
This project is ruined, and Starfleet is going to hear about it.
I know there is somebody up there just tossing him at his head.
And as captain, I want two things done. First, find Cyrano Jones. And second, close that door.
Really, Captain Kirk, I must protest this treatment.
Oh, Mr. Jones, with an armful. What do you want?
An official apology addressed to the Klingon High Command.
It's always something.
An apology?
No apologies.
As far as Sherman's planet is concerned, Captain Kirk has already given it to us.
Wait a second. Is that the Squire of Gothas?
Captain Kirk, before you go on, may I make a request?
I think that is him.
Get those things out of here.
I did not catch it at first, but I think I might be correct.
I thought you said Tribbles liked everybody.
You know what? That's a good point.
The last time I saw one act this way was at the bar.
What was in the bar?
Klingons.
That's right, they did do all that screeching before.
Well, you're right, Mr. Jones. They don't like Klingons.
Attack!
But they do like Vulcans.
Obviously, Tribbles are very perceptive creatures, Captain.
Extremely.
Mr. Barris, they like you. Well, there's no accounting for taste.
Ooh.
They don't like you, Mr. Darwin. I wonder why.
Fascinating.
His body temperature is... Jim, this man is a Klingon.
So he's the spy. Yep.
What about the grain, Bones? Oh, yes, it was poison. So after 2 or 3 days, it would reach a point to where they couldn't take in enough nourishment to survive.
Those poor babies. Nah, fix your face. You've been found out.
I have nothing to say. All right, I poisoned the grain. Take them away. And I hope I never see one of those fuzzy, miserable things again.
Hey, they're cute. The Tribbles came in handy.
About that apology, you have 6 hours to get your ship out of Federation territory.
It's okay, they're gone now.
Captain, one little Tribble isn't harmful.
But multiple are.
The penalty is 20 years in a rehabilitation colony.
Woo!
Captain Kirk. Friend Kirk.
Friend? Oh, we're friends now. Okay.
There is one thing you can do.
Yes.
Pick up every Tribble on the space station.
It's the least you could do.
It would take years.
17.9 to be exact.
Captain, you're a hard man. All right.
You'll do it.
I'll do it.
Well, you started this mess, so you gotta clean it all up. You better get to getting. You can't pick up anything with your hands behind your back. Come on now. Look on the bright side. At least they like you and they're not gonna hiss at you.
Sherman's planet will get its quadro for Decali only a few weeks late.
Well, that's good.
And you won't find a Tribble on this entire ship. Bones! How did you do that?
Yeah.
Scotty did it. Scotty! Where are the Tribbles?
Oh, Captain, it was really Mr. Spock's recommendation.
Okay, so was it a group effort?
Well, it was Mr. Scott who performed the actual engineering.
So from him reading those journals.
Where are the Tribbles?
I used the transporter, Captain.
Well, where did you transport them?
The Klingon vessel?
I gave them a very good home, sir.
Where?
I gave them to the Klingon, sir.
I love it.
Before they went into warp, I transported the whole kit and caboodle into the air engine room.
Hey, we love to see it. This episode was cute as all get out. I'm thinking, okay, the Tribbles, right? There's going to be a huge issue with them. The only issue with them is that, first of all, born pregnant. I wasn't ready for that. Second of all, just that they, what was it? They give birth every 12 hours or something like that? That is crazy. So obviously we knew that there was going to be a bit of a Tribble infestation happening. And, you know, it didn't register to me that the Tribble started to hiss, you know? It registered, but it didn't. Because, I mean, my thing, I'm just thinking, oh, okay, that's like normal for animals. Animals can sense energy. And if they don't like you, you'll know. That kind of a thing. So I really didn't think much of it. But the fact that it was specifically to Klingons, I love what they did with that. You know what? They were really, really cute. And I love how Scotty was kind of able to redeem himself in this episode. Yes, he did throw the first punch. Yes, he should be able to conduct himself a certain way at his age. But you know what? We're gonna let that slide. We're not gonna be too harsh on Scotty because, you know, sometimes look, it's like when you poke a bear enough, the bear is going to snap. So I'm not that upset with Scotty, to be perfectly honest with you. However, Captain Kirk, he was, that was funny. He was like, yeah, so yeah, like you threw the first punch, after they insulted me, right? Because, wait, you didn't? Why? The Enterprise. So you were upset over that, but not because of me. Okay, good to know. All right, cool. But yeah, it was really cool seeing that in the end he was able to, transport everything over to the Klingon ship. Now that I caught, that I did catch in time. But again, didn't know exactly where this was going. I mean, we started out talking about some wheat. It's not wheat. I know it's not wheat. It's quad somebody. They said it multiple times, but obviously I didn't write it down. Yeah, this was a fun, cute little episode. I actually liked it. It was really adorable. And probably because they had the little pom-poms, reproducing. It was just so cute. And now I will say, I do applaud Chekhov. Chekhov held it in for as long as he could. And I'm very, very proud of him for that. Now, going on to the topic of the Klingon spy, I'm pretty sure I said this at the beginning, that, watch, there's like a Klingon on the ship. I was right. I was correct that there was a Klingon on the ship, but I didn't realize it would be a spy on the ship. I'm thinking it was going to be like the episode where they're on the planet with the folks with the very interesting outfits. Friday's Child, that one. And a Klingon was already there out in the open. I thought it was going to be like that, but nope. They had a spy and they were able to figure out who it was. It was a good episode. I liked it. I thought it was really adorable. So we're going to move on to the next one, and I hope you guys enjoy my reaction to that one. I was trying to pronounce I'm not even going to pronounce it. The title of this next one. So we're just going to get straight into it.
Ensign Chekhov, Lieutenant Uhura, and I will beam down and make a routine check of its facilities.
Yes, girl. Go down to the planet again. Ooh, just love when we get to see her.
Energize, Scotty.
Aye, Captain.
Now hold on. The heck was that?
What happened?
They just snatched y'all.
Transporter malfunction.
No, I don't think the transporter did that.
This isn't Gamma 2.
So they're not even on the planet?
The captain, Lieutenant Uhura, and Chekhov, they vanished.
I presume you mean they vanished in a manner not consistent with the usual workings of the transporter, Mr. Scott.
Yes.
I've made all the proper checks.
All right. Let's see what this is about.
I'll scan for them on the planet's surface.
But they're not on the planet. Now look. What is this?
Lasers. On stun.
Are the phasers gonna work? What kind of outfits are these?
Fire.
They're not gonna work.
Hand to hand.
Yes, ma'am. Work. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Chekhov is with the big dude. And Miss Mama it's 2 against 1. Now, Lieutenant, you could have yelled at him real quick. Oh my gosh.
Excellent, Captain Kirk.
Either of you heard?
Nobody's hurt, Captain. Yet.
Admirable Chekhov.
Oh, you know everybody's name.
You also, Uhura. I am Gold, Master Thrall of the planet Triskelion.
See, I knew I was going to mispronounce that in my brain. What in the heck is this?
Now you are prepared for your training.
Training?
The providers were expecting you, Captain. They arranged your transportation. The providers are not ours. We are theirs.
Is this like a Roman Colosseum type of a thing?
Your old titles mean nothing here, Captain. You are thralls now.
So y'all gotta learn to battle, I'm guessing.
This place is the planet Triskelion.
Yeah, we got all that.
And spend the rest of your lives here.
To do what? See, I like information, and I do ask a lot of questions, so I wouldn't do well in this situation.
Whatever that power surge was, it had nothing to do with the transporter or with any other system aboard the ship.
I've conducted 2 sweeps of the planet's surface. There is no sign of life.
Wow.
Does that mean their atoms are just floating around out there?
Even that would show up on our sensors.
That's true.
We shall continue sensor scans, Doctor. At the moment, that is all we can do, except hope for a rational explanation.
Are y'all checking the planets around this other one?
I always thought that was a human failing, Mr. Spock. Constant exposure does result in a certain degree of contamination.
Okay, we're gonna move past that. They have their names on it. All right. It's like when you're training a dog and you put a shock collar on him.
That was foolish, Captain. Escape is quite impossible, as demonstrated by your collars of obedience.
They're collars of obedience. Wonderful. All right, writers, let's see what y'all got for us. Let's see how they get out of this. Walking around like Dracula.
They are not within the confines of this solar system.
Those people are friends of ours out there if they're still alive.
Precisely.
Well, the odds are not good.
No.
Mr. Spock and I are so alike.
I would welcome a suggestion, Doctor, even an emotional one, as to where to look.
Right. I mean, what, look in some other solar systems?
Never asked me for anything, and it has to be an occasion like this.
Well, things happen.
They will be trying to find us, won't they?
Of course.
I am your drill thrall. I am called Lars.
So how did they know specifically that these three would try to beam up or beam down at the given time? Child, what are you doing to her?
Lieutenant, are you all right?
What is he? Girl, you better swing. Okay, this doesn't sit well with my stomach.
Lieutenant, you hear her?
It is the nourishment interval.
Oh, she said I'm sitting right here.
Mr. Spock, I'm getting a fluctuating energy reading on this hydrogen cloud.
Seems to be an ionization trail. And the answer is...
human atoms.
Known to us would account for it.
Dang.
Ought to follow course, Ensign Haynes.
Aye, sir.
You're gonna leave here without them?
Doctor, I'm chasing the captain, Lieutenant Uhura, and Ensign Chekhov. Yeah,
the back and forth between McCoy and Spock is gonna be a lot, isn't it? Don't go grinning at him like that.
I am only your drill thrall.
I was not expecting the voice.
I am called Tamoon.
Nice to meet you.
I like you better than the others. I will instruct you well.
That's very kind of you, miss.
Got him stuttering.
We may even be selected for each other.
What does that mean? Okay, that's very suggestive.
What do you call this color?
By the color of the lights, it can be known who holds us. The provider who offers the most quatlus puts his color on us.
I was wondering why they were different colors.
Slavery.
Yeah, buddy.
This collar of obedience.
It's meant for control.
I must say, I've never seen a top sergeant who looked like you. You're a very beautiful woman.
Come on, Captain Kirk. Flirt. Flirt hard, my man.
Well, beautiful is,
You look good, girl.
That's beautiful. Where were you born?
I have been here always. She who bore me was killed in a freestyle match.
What? Wow, she really has been here her whole life.
Projecting back along the path of ionization, the nearest system is M24 Alpha.
Are you suggesting that they could have transported over a distance of...
Yeah.
You're out of your Vulcan mind, Spock.
We're dealing with something that is just very odd. So, I mean, you gotta think outside the box.
This thrall was slow in obeying a command. He will be practice target.
What does that mean?
You will strike the practice target when you pass. You begin, Uhura.
Oh, no. Just do as you're told.
No.
It is part of your training.
Oh, y'all about to get zapped. Yep.
We have been tolerant because you are newcomers, but I see you must be given a lesson.
Here we go.
Blue will administer correction. Uhura, take your place on the triad. Tie her.
No.
Oh, see, now y'all lost your mind.
Since you assume responsibility for your people, you will take the punishment. It is less painful than the collar.
Really?
It is a shame to lose you, Captain.
What you mean lose? So, was it the point for the other guy to die? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Obviously, it's hard to see this happening to anyone, but If it had been her...
Hold. Rest interval 15 trisecs.
How long is a trisec? So how long is this supposed to go on for? Girl, get your hand off people.
Kluge's left eye is weak. Approach him from that side.
But there's really nothing he can do tied up. Unless, well, he can use his legs. Oh, he's out. Almost. Oh. Now, is this to the death? He's probably just gonna knock him out. Oh, I guess that's a provider.
Provider 2, 350 quatloos. 1,050 quatloos.
2,000.
So what, are they betting on him now or something? Or all of them? I just noticed his collar's multicolored.
The newcomers have been vended to Provider 1. Any further disobedience, now that you are full-fledged thralls, will be punishable by death.
This episode is, very different. I'll give it that.
We've covered over 2 miles. Can we take a breather?
Very well. If you are tired.
Look at all his scars.
Why do they like to watch others being hurt, killed?
What, you can't talk about that?
Their voices sound mechanical. Are they computers?
Computers?
She doesn't know what that is.
What is this place?
It is not used.
It's very old. Does it have a name?
You gotta give us something.
They do have bodies, or did have.
One does not talk of such things.
This is just frustrating.
Well, those are stars. And around them are planets. Actually, this is the darkest planet I've ever seen. The thralls have no freedom, Shauna.
And that's what he means.
What else would one do?
What they want. Within reason.
We too have mates. When it is time to increase the herd, my provider will select one for me.
We select our own mate.
Yes, we have choices.
On Earth, men and women live together, help each other.
I do not think your words are allowed.
But he got into your brain a little bit.
I have never seen them, but they are said not to be like us. They stay in...
Dang, man.
Stop it! I'm responsible! I made her talk!
I'm surprised they didn't zap them both.
It was my fault! You want to punish someone, punish me!
Or maybe they're doing this with her because she's been here long enough to know better. Well, at least they didn't kill her.
You risk bringing their anger on yourself. Why did you do it?
Because he cares.
It's the custom of my people to help one another when we're in trouble.
Oh? Well, I guess y'all are mates now.
Is this also helping?
You could call it that.
Please, help me once again.
He said, don't mind if I do.
Captain,
ooh.
Because you have amused the providers, there will be no punishment.
The way that he just popped up. No privacy around this place at all.
It's my opinion that we've gone too far as it is, sir.
He's right, Spock.
Here we go.
Well, my hunch is that they're back on Gamma 2.
Dr. McCoy speaks for me, too, sir.
Well, let's see what he's gonna do.
I am in command of this vessel, and we shall continue on our present course, unless it is your intention to declare a mutiny.
Ha!
Who said anything about a mutiny, you stubborn, pointed-eared?
I'll watch it.
You're disturbed about what happened today.
Clearly. Very much so.
You have made me feel strangely.
She wants you to help her again. There you go. Wait up! I was not ready. I was not ready for that. He really hit her. So the providers can see everything, but not that.
This is going to kill our romance.
Oh, they've all done they have all taken them out. Of course. Oh, come on, man. We were so close.
Only a reminder. You Earth people are most unusual, most stimulating.
So are y'all just so entertained by them, you're just letting them do whatever at this point?
I shall beam down, Doctor.
Mr. Scott, you'll be in command.
Aye, sir.
Never mind.
No, Mr. Spock, you will not leave the ship.
Well, y'all are in the right area.
We are known to the Thralls as providers. The term is easier for their limited mental abilities to comprehend.
Wow, you just called them stupid.
You present no danger while you wear the collar.
Then show yourselves.
There is no objection.
Oh. Please tell me it's not... Hold on. Let's just wait and see.
We are 1,000 of your meters beneath the surface.
You're kidding me. You are kidding me. Man, if you don't crush that thing...
We have found that all life forms are capable of superior development.
Yes.
How unfortunate that you must be destroyed.
Excuse me?
You may control the Enterprise, but you cannot match the force of the entire Federation.
True. True.
And you call yourself superior. You're murderers! Without the spirit to really wage it for the lives you take. My people pride themselves on being the greatest, most successful gamblers.
Pretty much.
And it is our nature to win.
Yeah, we are quite competitive.
My people can overcome an equal number of thralls set against us.
Oh boy.
Name your stakes, Captain.
Okay.
The Enterprise and its crew leaves here in safety. Furthermore, all the thralls on the planet must be freed.
Thralls govern themselves? Ridiculous.
They're capable.
And if you lose, Captain?
Remain here. The entire crew of the Enterprise.
This is a big wager. This is a big gamble.
We suggest you alone, pitted against 3 contestants of our choosing.
3?
Your terms are unfair.
On the contrary, they're extremely fair.
No, they're not.
Galt will prepare you.
Well, it's about to get interesting.
Mr. Spock, look.
Captain, you will defend. You will take the yellow. Touching an opposing color deprives a contestant of 1 weapon.
What?
If only wounded, he is replaced by a fresh throw.
Stop it.
What in the name of heaven is this?
Some barbaric bull. Dr. McCoy, this is some barbaric bull. He just stepped out of the yellow. Never mind. There's just so much happening. Ah! Ooh, got him. Ooh. Now he just has to focus on 1. I don't know who choreographed this fight, but they did a really good job with the fight choreography. He's not going to be able to do it. Or she's not going to be able to do it. One of the two.
You lied. Everything you said.
Yeah, you lost her, man. But she seems to be hesitant. Yeah, she hesitated. Never mind. You didn't completely lose her.
The Thralls! Surrender!
You are free. Remove your collars.
Wow, first time you've been able to remove it.
The thralls will be trained.
They will be trained. We have said it.
Good.
I did what was necessary. Someday I hope you'll understand.
I understand. You will leave us now?
Of course. We're not staying here.
To go back to the lights in the sky. I would like to go to those lights with you.
I'm sorry, Pumpkin, but no.
Then teach me how, and I will follow you.
There's so much you must learn here first. All your people must learn before you can reach for the stars.
What, a goodbye kiss? All right, let's get Beam back up.
Scotty!
Aye, sir.
Beam us up.
They were on the controls ready, like, hey, say the word, we got you.
Goodbye, Jim Kirk.
Toodaloo.
I will learn and watch the lights in the sky.
How many hearts has this man broken in this series? That was so different than what we're used to seeing that it had my attention the whole entire time. There's elements of this one that were hard to watch. Like we didn't see what was really happening to Lieutenant Uhura when the big dude went in there and was messing with her. I mean, we saw like their shadows and stuff. But still, it's just kind of like, meh, you know, it was just one of those things. The whole thing with like the obedience collars and being forced to do things against your will. And it's just kind of like, that kind of a thing just doesn't really sit well with me. And then obviously when Captain Kirk, well, when they initially wanted Lieutenant Uhura to take the first guy's punishment, and I'm sitting there like, well, what's the punishment? Then you see the dang blasted whip, and I was just like, look, let me tell you what we're not going to do today. So at least, Captain Kirk, he decided to take that punishment, which, I applaud him for that, considering they didn't really know what they didn't know what it was going to entail until it started happening. The interaction between Chekhov and, I'm going to call her Little Miss Yellow. Poor Chekhov, he was so uncomfortable. That poor baby. He was just like, look, I didn't sign up for this. I don't even know where we're at. This just sucks. And I'm so proud of Mr. Spock staying, of course, logical. Mr. Spock is always logical. And I understand where Dr. McCoy was coming from. Because with him, he's probably thinking, it's not possible for them to have been sent someplace so far away. They have to be on this planet. But no. And I understand Scotty, too, agreeing with Dr. McCoy. That just doesn't make any sense. But like Mr. Spock was saying, it's great that, well, he didn't say it was great, but the fact that they had this path that they could follow, it's best to follow it. Because if this came out of nowhere after they disappeared, then it's the best lead that they have, especially since they scanned the planet and there's no sign of life. What's the point of staying there? So I was with Mr. Spock on this one. Don't get me wrong, the concept of the episode was actually kind of cool. I did like seeing all the fights because, I like action. So that was really cool to see. Now, these little brains, I'm going to call them little colorful brains in a glass container. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I'm thinking they're going to be at least ghosts or something, or spirits. But that was completely I'm sure, I know, I gotta go back and look at it. But my face when he showed up where they were at, I was like, that's not them. That can't be them. There's no way that's them. And come to find out it was. So, okay. Cool. We'll just roll with it. But I do like that Captain Kirk was able to use his brain to figure out hey, they like games, they like to wager. Let's make a deal. Let's just make a deal. And he, being the diplomat that he is and wanting to, because that's the thing, despite everything that happens on these planets, Captain Kirk, like I keep mentioning, the Enterprise wants to leave these planets better than how they were when they found them, especially if there's some weird foolishness going on. And he made the decision hey, look, as a diplomatic person of the Federation, I need to make sure that the thralls are going to be okay when we finally leave. And he made sure that happened, despite everything that was going on. He could have very easily been what, screw this and screw y'all. Y'all are too much. Good luck to you. But no, he put a plan in place for them to be able to survive, to be able to learn, to be able to become better than what they were before. So that was really, really cool to see how all that worked out. To my beautiful YouTube family, I hope you guys enjoyed these, and I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you guys know whenever I upload. And I see that a lot of you guys have hit that notification bell because when I post, y'all are there. You guys are there quite quickly. So I know the notification bell is working, which is nice to see. So with that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.